This video is who are the best insurance companies for mental health counseling practices because it can be really hard to find the right company to insure your business. So let's get into it. So before I get into the list of companies, let me first define how insurance companies underwrite this class of business. First, they're going to look at your operations. They're going to want to know, are you offering substance use disorder counseling? Or is it for people with anxiety or depression? Is it school-based? Are you working with adults or youth? What exactly are you doing? That's going to determine who's going to have an interest in insuring your organization. Second, they're going to look at the level of credentials of the staff in your organization. Are they peer support? Are they RNs? Are they counselors? Are they social workers? Or are they psychiatrists, right? If you've got medical level people, that will impact whether or not they're willing to offer insurance. Then they're going to look at whether you're for profit or nonprofit. Some companies will only work with nonprofit organizations. So now that I've made those distinctions, let me get into some of the companies that you should be looking at. And I'm going to start with the for-profit list because for the most part, if a company is willing to insure a for-profit counseling organization, they will also look at nonprofit organizations. It's the ones that say we're only going to work with nonprofit that may not work with the for-profit. So if you're for-profit, here's the list that I'm aware of here in Maryland. There's Philadelphia Insurance, there's Irwin Siegel, there's addiction treatment providers. They have an appetite for both substance use disorder counseling and outpatient mental health. Selective and Cincinnati. Those are the core companies that are doing a good job. There's a list of others, but those are the primary ones that if you're looking for property, liability, auto, professional liability, and abuse that can do the best job. Now, if you're a small practice with no vehicles, maybe it's just you, maybe it's a couple of other people, there's some great places you can go online. Places like HPSO, you can go to Hiscox or BiBerk. And what I very commonly see is that, a social worker will go get an office space and start their own practice. And the easiest thing for them to do is to go online at one of those three providers and get a policy for $300 that's going to give them general liability, professional liability, abuse, and then they can move on with life. It's when you start to have a larger practice with vehicles and numerous people that some of the other companies sometimes end up being a better fit. Now, if you're a larger practice and you're nonprofit, there's two other companies that you should be looking at. There's Alliance for Nonprofits and GuideOne. They will also look at your type of operation and can be extremely competitive, but you have to be nonprofit in order for them to consider them. All right, I hope that was helpful. If it was, please hit like and subscribe. It helps other people like you find the content. If you're looking for this kind of relationship from your insurance broker and you want to talk to me about your insurance program, contact information is going to pop up on the screen here at the end of the video. It's also going to be in the description. If you've got any questions and you just want to drop them in the comments, please go ahead. I answer everything. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and please go build something great.